Hey, beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. I guess you can call it a podcast. You guys, I can talk. I feel good. Listen, when you've been sick for like a week or so, like 7 days and everything, like really, really sick, you feel so good on the first day that you feel so good. Like when I tell you today was not a great day. However, it was good for me because I felt good. So, hey guys. All right, so the only bad part is that now my baby's not feeling good. Like, she literally got sent home. It's so funny. I was checking on her at lunchtime, like, hey, you want me to cook you something? I feel good. Want me to cook you some dinner? And she's like, I'm being sent home. They putting me out. And I'm like, why they fire you? She's like, I'm not fired, girl. She's not feeling good. So she has these symptoms. And you know, it always starts with a sore, scratchy throat, and that's what my baby has. So I'm making her some chicken and dumplings because she don't really like the chicken and noodles. But we're gonna try to get her back to, back to good health. But anyway, I would like to thank my new subbies. Hey, and I told y'all that I'm so late and tired and delayed that I am now using period like crazy, like 2 years late. It really is 2 years late. And now every time I see a new subby, I'll be like, period. And I told y'all my baby be like, why are you saying that? Like, what? Why are you saying that now? So yeah. So shout out to my new subbies. And if you have not already, come on, be a new subby. Go ahead and subscribe. It costs you absolutely nothing, and I would appreciate it. Y'all, we are basically just about to shoot shit about a whole lot of stuff, okay? Like a whole lot of nothing. All right, and believe it or not, the first thing I want to talk about is COVID, you guys. COVID-19, the coronavirus. And yes, I can say all of that because I am not monetized yet, so it doesn't matter. But y'all, can we just talk about how shitty the CDC is for, number one, the fact that it keeps picking up and slowing down, and when it picks up and people get it, you had to take off work, and they no longer supply you the money for that. Like, you have to use your days, you have to use your sick days and your vacation days, and I think that's shitty, number one. I also think it's crazy that we went from 14 days to 10 days to 5 days, and really, you can go back to work as long as you don't have a fever, and you can technically still be positive and just go back to work and wear a mask. And when I tell you I think that's shitty, it's so shitty to actually be around people knowing that I have just taken this test this morning and it's still positive, but I'm here at work because I can, because the CDC said I can. Like, are you kidding me? I just think they need to go back and do some reevaluations. But flip side, I also think that I just don't think that COVID is going anywhere. I don't. Like, now that we have the whole Omicron and all that or whatever, which is just like a cold, it's just not going anywhere. So it's possible for just a lot of people, which I feel like everybody has had it. If you haven't, you probably will at some point. And, hopefully you will be one of the ones that survive and everything. But yeah, I just feel like, when is the pandemic going to be over? Because it's not going anywhere now. I just feel like anyone that has a cold, if you take the test, 9 times out of 10, you're going to be positive. Because this time around, I just had really, 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 really bad sore throat and coughing. And I mean, don't get me wrong, it was bad. I'm not gonna lie. I was literally in the bed all these days. However, it was not as bad as the first time I had it, like a couple of years ago, when it literally had just first came out and I could not breathe. And I was like wheezing, and I was like praying to God that I would make it through the night. 2 days, no lie. I was just like, oh my God, please let me make it through the night because it's really bad. So now it's just like a really bad cold. And I don't know that that's going to go anywhere. So, yeah, but off of that, hopefully everyone, if you've had it, you're okay. Hopefully you don't have it. And, just stay protected, because I really was. As soon as I was able to take my mask and stuff off at work, I was done. As soon as our, our mandatory mask was let up in my building where I work, I was done. I was done in the stores. I was done, everywhere. I'm just running around. And I even kept saying, oh, COVID is gone and nobody has it anymore. And my daughter, who is in the medical field, is like, nope, Mom, they still come in with it. A lot of people still have it. What are you talking about? So I guess it was just bound to happen. But stay safe, you guys. So I'll be wearing my mask for about a week or more because now they got me a little afraid. But you know what's up with the antibodies? I didn't have this shit a couple times. So what's up with the antibodies and um the vaccinations and everything? Like, what is going on here? I'm supposed to have the antibodies and be good with this. So what the fuck? All right, let's move on. All right, so I can't make a video right now without mentioning Beyonce's new song, of course. Y'all, B is my girl. That's my girl. The song is it's a cute little bop or whatever. I'm not in love with it. It's cool. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. When she was rapping and she kept saying outside and outside and I was just like, that's where she lost me. The beat and everything cool. The message is cool. When she said quit your job, I was like, girl, who's gonna pay? Okay, who's gonna pay us for quitting our job? Easy for you to say, but I mean, for the most part, it's decent. And am I looking forward to her album? Sure, because I love Beyonce, so it's fine. Um, I don't understand the whole thing with the house and everything. People and the whole Azalea Banks and stuff. Like she invented the sound. Like it's a house sound. So house music, Azalea Banks definitely did not invent that unless I'm taking it wrong. Like I was just confused as to what they were saying regarding Azalea Banks and the sound. That's not her sound. And I will also agree with them that Azalea Banks, I remember like years ago when she was on the Breakfast Club, and then I YouTubed a song or two of hers, and I was just like, oh, this girl is cool. Like her shit don't sound bad, but she's batshit crazy. So there's that. But yeah, overall, I like the song. Do you guys like it? Let me know in the comments. Is it like an anthem for you? Are you feeling the message and everything? Are you waiting for the album? Are you waiting for the tour? A lot of people waiting for the tour and everything. Let's talk about it. Oh, I have to say happy belated Father's Day to all of my fathers. If I have any fathers that listen, happy belated Father's Day. Um, you guys, let's touch on a couple of shows that like I missed all my shows basically. Of course I did Atlanta, but everything else I missed. So let's just go over a couple of shows real quick. I'm not doing Basketball Wives, even though it just came on. What was it, last night or night before last or something? It was boring. Nothing happened. Like, we're gonna pray for Brandy that her cancer hasn't returned or anything. But other than that, nothing really happened. Don't give a shit about Duffy and her situation. I don't give a shit about any of them really. British is a goof troop. Her and her man, like he just shits on her all the time and she allows it. I don't care that you yelled at him and told him you don't care for him or whatever, but you do because you just said that you still love him and you're just giving him time to fuck everybody else and then come back to you. Basically, that's what you said. So we don't care about her, even though her daughter, oh my God, her daughter's adorable. But what else happened? Was Malaysia even on there? Yeah, like nothing happened. So we'll move on from that. Love and Marriage Huntsville. I'm trying to think of what happened there. It was very husband heavy and nothing really happened. I cannot stand Tiffany and her husband. First of all, I don't think Tiffany even liked her husband. All she does is complain about him. She really does. Everything she says about him is that, no, he won't understand. No, he won't be supportive. No, he won't. I'm just like, oh, you guys are headed for divorce. You don't even sleep with him. Like, she don't like him. All he talks about basically is sex and how he's not getting it. And they go to the wine tasting. And y'all, I'm not even trying to be funny, but were they trying to be funny with the ladies that were at the wine tasting at Martell's little mansion? Were they like linebackers? Like, I feel like they was trying to be funny with that. And I'm not dogging the ladies at all, but I don't know. I was just like, is this something that they doing? But yeah, I just thought that was stupid as well. The whole let's have all these ladies here for the wine tasting. Martell and them at the strip club. Everybody is on their phone acting like they don't care. What's Tiffany's husband's name? I don't think I've ever said his name because I really don't know it because he bores me. But for him to, at the wine tasting, talk about taste the wine and open the legs or whatever, I get it. He was doing a little play off of what the lady said about the leg, the wine being legs. That I don't know, but still, it sounded gross, and it sounded like he just needs to get some bad because, ew, we don't even want to picture it. But what else happened? Nothing else really happened on that. Love and Marriage DC. Yeah, all I remember about that part is when, or that whole show is when Irena started crying when they were at this life coach or Charmin, whatever she was. She's helping them out and she's like telling Irena that she feels like everything has to be perfect. And Irena starts crying and her husband literally taps her leg like, what's happening here? Like, what are you doing? And then the lady's like, don't do that, don't do that. But he was so sincere, and even in his in his confessional, he's like, yeah, I just didn't understand what she said to make her cry. Like, I didn't understand why she was crying, but I didn't understand what the tapping was for. Was that like, stop crying? And I'm gonna tell you, when he did that, it brought me back to one of the episodes that he said she cries a lot or whatever, and her tears don't mean anything to him anymore. Like, he don't care. He's not moved by her crying and everything. And that's a dangerous place to be in. Anytime a man just does not care that you are showing your feelings or whatever, and he is removed from that and he don't give a shit, that's a bad place to be in. And Arena might want to rethink him because we already know that he is just emotionally, it's just not there. He just can't do it. And I don't even feel like he's not putting on. This man is like, sorry y'all, this man is emotionally unavailable to his wife, his kids, everybody. So again, and also let's talk about the little one, the little DJ. Y'all, I don't give two shits. He got carpal tunnel, he got something. I don't care. Like, I don't like him. I feel like he's a little bitch. He is. Him and his wife, bitches together. I just feel like he's like well, I don't want to say he's a girl because I'm calling him a bitch, because a man could be a bitch too. Period. But I just do. I think he acts like a little girl. He's always in women's, like, he's so invested in women's business, and I just think that's not cool. Um, it's the show is always better without Monique. I have learned that whenever they show her, I don't like her. I was not feeling her, and I used to like her on Potomac when she first came on. I did, but she, the last season where she did what she did and ended up getting fired, I just thought that she had a lot of issues with Chris that was carrying over, and she was taking it out on Candace. And now we see that that's probably true. I don't think she's putting on. I just think Monique is very annoying. She is. I feel like she really, really is. And it's just making her look bad and Chris look great. Like, it's really letting us see that Chris's mom was right. Something's wrong with this lady. So, and I also just feel like Monique got the big head. Monique has finally come into her own, and she's not behind Chris. He's retired now. She has her own money. She has her own brand. She has her own, face that's known or whatever. And now she's just shitty to him. She just is. And I do feel like he's trying. I feel like Chris is really trying. And it's unfortunate because, I don't know that she would leave. I don't know. But yeah, I just don't think she treats him well at all. And I don't think it's a put on for the show. But again, I also feel like the show is way better when Monique is not shown, because she is super phony. Her voice is phony. Her actions are phony. Her everything is phony. So yeah, let's move on from that. What else did I miss, you guys? I think that was it. Huntsville, DC. I think that's it. All right, you guys, that is it. We just talked a whole bunch about nothing. And if you have made it to the end of the video, you are the real MVP. Thank you. I appreciate you for watching. You guys, should I add music back? Remember, I used to have the music in the background? Sometimes it would be too loud. Sometimes it would be too low. Let me know if I should do that again, because, I guess you can call it a podcast, because, you're not really seeing my face or anything, and I'm just talking and shooting the shit. But do you need music behind it? Because a lot of podcasts, most podcasts don't have music behind it. But Ooh, excuse me, y'all. Y'all let me know what you think. I am open for suggestions. And again, thank you so much for watching. If you have not already, please like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Smooches.